Kim here, and we are back with another Kickstarter preview for you. And today we're taking a look at the second edition of The Butterfly Garden from Dr. Finn's Games. It's a fun and lightweight game where you're saving endangered butterflies from the destruction of their natural habitat and then helping them find new homes in safer spaces. Now, we love that this game is easy to teach and plays in about 30 minutes. The second edition brings new artwork, new components, and a new player count. So to set up the game, each player chooses a jar tile and the corresponding colored net token. The butterfly cards are shuffled, and each player is dealt 3 cards for their starting hand. Now, the amount of cards left in the deck is going to vary on the number of players. I think Dr. Finn does a great job of scaling the game for different player counts. So flip up 1 card per player from the butterfly deck to create the field. In a 2-player game, you're going to flip up 3 cards instead. Now, you'll notice each of these cards have different butterflies on them, and what cards you choose will depend on what delivery cards you're trying to complete. So next, shuffle the delivery cards, and these cards are worth different points and are earned by the players when they're able to turn in the correct butterflies from their jar. Rainbow butterflies on a delivery card are wilds and can be used as any color, and black butterflies can also be fulfilled using any other butterfly. The game is played over a series of rounds, referred to as days, and each round consists of 3 phases: race to the field, capture and deliver butterflies, and then prepare for the next day. So first, let's talk about how you race to the field. All of the players will simultaneously choose a butterfly card from their hand, and then once everyone's ready, flip the cards over at the same time. Each of the butterfly cards also have a number listed on them, so this will determine the turn order for the capture and deliver butterflies phase. So you have a couple of things to consider when choosing your butterfly card to play from your hand. This card's going to end up in your jar, so you'll want to choose butterfly cards that can be used to help you fulfill delivery cards, but you also need to consider where you want to be in the turn order for the capture and delivery portion of the round. The lower the number of your card, the earlier you will be in the turn order. Now we move on to the capture and deliver butterflies portion of the round. Players have 4 different actions that they can take in this phase. The first is capture butterflies. They do this by placing their net on the butterfly card they want from the field. And if the card is played also has one of these special icons on it, then the player will also have the opportunity to complete a special action. The special actions are explained on each of the jar player boards, but they do include drawing a new butterfly card from the deck and then returning a card from your hand to the bottom of the butterfly deck. You can take a butterfly card from your hand and switch it with a card already in your jar, and then that butterfly card would go back into your hand. You can move another player's net to a different butterfly card in the field. Or lastly, you can take a face-up delivery card and put it on the bottom of the delivery card deck. And then you then replace that with a new delivery card from the top of the deck. A lot of different options to kind of move cards around if you need to. If the butterfly card that was played does not have a special icon, then the player will just skip over this step of their turn. Now next, they take the butterfly card that they played at the start of the round and place it into their jar. Lastly, they can turn in any number of cards from their jar to fulfill one of the delivery cards. Now you have to have at least one of each butterfly on the delivery card to successfully claim it. And these will be worth points at the end of the game. And you may only earn 1 delivery card per your turn. Now we can prepare for the next day. Players retrieve their butterfly nets, add the butterfly card to their hand, and you replenish the butterfly and delivery decks. The game continues until there are not enough butterfly or delivery cards to refill the row, and the player with the most victory points wins the game. In-game scoring includes the points on the delivery cards, points earned on different locations on the delivery cards, and these are each represented by a different color border on the card. Different butterflies still in your jar, and finally a 2-point bonus for the player with the most butterflies in their hand. And that's the Butterfly Garden. We found that this game is engaging for a broad audience of players and can be an excellent family game. Younger players enjoy catching butterflies and easily pick up on the set collection mechanic. More experienced players enjoy the strategy of choosing the right cards for their turn order and then racing their opponents to complete the delivery cards. We enjoyed this game at all different player counts and found the theme to be very approachable for a lot of players. Dr. Finn does an excellent job of making fun games for the whole family to enjoy. There's something there for every type of player, and we love how he's able to find that sweet spot so often. So this is just one of 4 titles from Dr. Finn's game, heading over to Kickstarter on August 24th. We'll include the details in the description below so you can check them all out. And that does it for this video. If you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps us bring you more previews of games like these. So until next time, follow us on social media to see all the ways that we're bringing people together, one game at a time.